And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Well, with that cold front finally to our east, it's safe to say that our days in the mid-60s, at least for the time being, are a thing of the past. Check out the rainfall still breaking up over the viewing area. Looks like we could get a little bit of a break from that rain throughout the next couple hours, though we are expecting that to redevelop later in the day and eventually become a snowfall overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But we had that strong line of thunderstorms move through last night, and that did produce some storm reports across the viewing area. Wind gusts as high as 64 miles per hour. That was clocked right around Crawfordsville, as well as we had a 63-mile-per-hour wind gust up near White County, and we also had some tree limbs down across the viewing area as well in White County, Tipton, as well as Montgomery County. So we were dealing with some pretty strong storms last night. That has all moved off. All those very strong gusty winds with those wind gusts as high as 60 miles per hour and so forth. But what didn't move on was the rain, and that's why we saw so much of it last night, almost an inch for southern Tippecanoe County. Here at the station, we got just above an inch of rainfall, but the heaviest rain fell in the northwestern portion of our viewing area. Check out Newton, Benton, and Jasper counties. As much as 3 inches of rainfall fell in northern Benton County. You go further to the north, 4.5 inches southern Newton County, and if you go up to northern Jasper County, these are unofficial numbers, we clocked right around 5 inches of rainfall over the last 24 hours, and that is why those 3 counties are under flood advisories until 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 Central Time, and I would not be surprised to see flood warnings pop up before the day is up. As you step out the door this morning, temperature's still pretty mild. We saw a high temperature today, and that's right, saw a high temperature. That's past tense because that occurred just at midnight. Temperatures have actually cooled off from 55 down to 50 this morning. Winds are still from the southeast right around 8 miles per hour. We are dealing with the mainly cloudy conditions now. Check out temperatures across the remainder of the Midwest. 50 degrees for Fort Wayne, 52 Terre Haute, and it's very easy to see where that cold front is. 45 Springfield, and beyond that, we're talking about the 30s. Davenport, Iowa, 34, 32 in Kirksville, Missouri so far this morning. That low will drag further towards the east, bringing another chance of rainfall and eventually some snowfall to the region overnight tonight. We'll see temperatures fall to 39 degrees by 5 p.m. before falling to 17 overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. For tomorrow, high pressure moves off the Great Plains. That'll create a northwesterly wind flow, and that's going to bring another chance of some light flurries to our region with some lake effects flurries possible during the afternoon hours. 23 will only be your high temperature, and that is a far cry from the 65 we saw yesterday afternoon. And check out the overnight low Thursday night into Friday morning. 4 degrees, a 61-degree difference from yesterday afternoon, but that's living in the past, folks. Let's talk about the future. 17 degrees, a very chilly future at that. Friday, your high temperature, mostly sunny skies that day. Another chance of flurries moves in for Saturday. 31, your high temperature, 32 on Sunday, and we warm up to 42 on Monday before a cold front passes. Drops us back down to 34 degrees for next Tuesday, guys.
So that 42 can't hang around a little longer?
Yeah, you know, we wish it was another, a preface to a 60-degree day in the near future. It does not look like those 60s will be returning anytime soon. The interesting thing was yesterday we saw those mid-60s across the viewing area. It was the end of January, feeling more like mid to late April across our viewing area. 65 is the average high temperature for April 29th.
All right, well, just 6 weeks left until spring, so if you're not a fan of winter, hang in there.
Yeah, and we will. The good news is we will always look forward to the warmer temperatures, especially when we're dealing with temperatures in the single digits like we're going to be seeing Friday morning.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cold.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Cameron.